The technical school courtyard buzzed with students rushing to their next class or catching up with friends. Mia, with her books clutched to her chest, scanned the familiar faces in the crowd. Her eyes landed on Carter, a guy who seemed to effortlessly stand out with his easy smile and confident demeanor. Hazel, Mia's best friend since freshman year, nudged her playfully. "Hazel, there he is again, Mia. The guy you've been eyeing for weeks." Mia blushed, trying to play it cool. She had noticed Carter several times before but never worked up the nerve to talk to him. "Mia, I don't know, Hazel. He seems so out of reach." Hazel rolled her eyes, nudging Mia forward. "Hazel, come on, Mia. You'll never know unless you try. Just go over and say hi." Mia took a deep breath, nerves tingling in her stomach. As Carter walked past them, Hazel gave Mia an encouraging nudge. "Mia, hey Carter, do you have a minute?" Carter turned, his eyes meeting Mia's with a curious smile. "Carter, hey. Yeah, sure, what's up?" Mia felt her heart race as she struggled to find the right words. "Mia, I was just wondering if maybe we could grab coffee sometime." Carter's smile widened, genuine interest sparking in his eyes. "Carter, I'd love that. How about after class today?" Mia felt a rush of relief and excitement as they exchanged numbers. As Carter walked away, Mia couldn't help but grin from ear to ear. "Hazel, see, Mia. That wasn't so hard, was it?" "Mia, I can't believe I actually did it. Thanks for pushing me, Hazel." Hazel grinned mischievously. "Hazel, just wait until you two actually have that coffee. Who knows where it'll lead?" Mia's mind raced with possibilities as she walked to her next class, heart soaring with anticipation. Little did she know, that simple conversation would mark the beginning of a journey she never expected, a journey into love, challenges and ultimately, profound growth. This encounter with Carter was just the start, but Mia already sensed that her life was about to change in ways she could never have imagined. The afternoon sun cast a warm glow over the campus as Mia and Hazel walked out of their last class of the day. Mia couldn't shake the nervous excitement bubbling inside her. Today was the day she was meeting Carter for coffee, and her heart raced with anticipation. Hazel nudged Mia playfully as they approached the designated cafe. "Hazel, are you ready for this, Mia? You're going to knock his socks off." Mia laughed nervously, adjusting her hair and straightening her jacket. "Mia, I hope so. I just hope I don't say something dumb." Hazel grinned, squeezing Mia's arm reassuringly. "Hazel, you won't. Just be yourself. Here he comes." Sure enough, Carter walked towards them with a confident stride. His smile was warm and genuine as he greeted them. "Carter, hey Mia." "Hey Hazel, thanks for meeting me." Mia felt a rush of relief at his easygoing manner. They found a cozy spot in the cafe, ordered drinks, and settled in. The conversation flowed effortlessly as they talked about their classes, hobbies, and shared interests. "Carter, so Mia, what made you decide to study engineering?" "Mia, well, I've always loved figuring out how things work. I guess I'm a bit of a problem solver." Carter nodded, genuinely interested in what Mia had to say. "Carter, that's cool. I've always been into technology myself. It's amazing how much we can create with it." Their conversation continued, each moment easing Mia's nerves. Hazel winked at Mia from across the table, silently encouraging her friend. "Hazel, so Carter, how did you end up in this program?" Carter shared his own journey, his eyes lighting up as he talked about his passion for innovation and design. Mia found herself drawn to his enthusiasm and intellect. As the sun dipped lower in the sky, Mia realized how much she was enjoying herself. This wasn't just a coffee date, it was the beginning of something special. She glanced at Hazel, who gave her an encouraging nod. "Hazel, looks like we should get going. Don't want to keep you from your studies, Carter." Carter smiled, clearly reluctant to see their time together end. "Carter, yeah, I guess so. But hey Mia, would you want to do this again sometime?" Mia's heart skipped a beat at his question, her smile widening. "Mia, I'd love that." They exchanged contact information again, lingering for a few more minutes before saying their goodbyes. As Mia and Hazel walked back to their dorms, Mia couldn't stop replaying the afternoon in her mind. She felt a warmth spreading through her chest, a feeling she hadn't experienced in a long time. Hazel, well, that went well, didn't it? Mia nodded, a smile playing on her lips. Mia, yeah, I think it did. Little did Mia know, their coffee date was just the beginning of a journey filled with laughter, challenges, and a love that would change both their lives forever. Days turned into weeks, and Mia found herself thinking about Carter more and more. Their coffee date had sparked something between them, a connection that Mia couldn't deny. They began texting each other regularly, sharing jokes, study tips, and little snippets of their day. One evening, Mia was studying in the library when her phone buzzed. It was a message from Carter. "Carter, hey Mia. How's the studying going?" Mia smiled to herself, quickly typing out a reply. "Mia, hey Carter. It's going okay. How about you? How's your project coming along?" Their conversations flowed effortlessly, blending academic discussions with personal anecdotes. Mia looked forward to seeing Carter between classes, stealing moments together in the bustling corridors. One sunny afternoon, Mia and Carter decided to grab lunch together at a nearby cafe. As they sat across from each other, Mia felt a rush of excitement mingled with nervousness. "Carter, so Mia, tell me more about your family. Do you have any siblings?" "Mia, yeah, I have a younger brother. He's always getting into trouble, but we're really close. How about you?" Carter shared stories about his family, his voice warm and animated. Mia found herself captivated by his tales, laughing at his anecdotes and nodding along. Their lunch stretched into the afternoon, the conversation flowing effortlessly as they talked about their dreams, fears, and everything in between. Mia realized that Carter wasn't just someone she liked, he was becoming someone she cared deeply about. As the weeks passed, Mia and Carter's bond grew stronger. They went on more dates, movies, dinners, walks in the park, and each time, Mia felt herself falling a little more for Carter's kindness, intelligence, and unwavering support. One evening, while watching the sunset from a quiet spot on campus, Carter took Mia's hand in his. "Carter, Mia, I really enjoy spending time with you. You make me feel happy." Mia felt her heart skip a beat at his words, her cheeks flushing with warmth. "Mia, I feel the same way, Carter." They sat in comfortable silence for a while, watching the sky change colors. Mia knew in that moment that her feelings for Carter were deeper than she had ever expected. He wasn't just a crush, he was someone she could see herself building a future with. Their relationship continued to blossom, filled with laughter, shared dreams, and late-night conversations. Mia found herself confiding in Carter, sharing her hopes and fears without reservation. He, in turn, supported her dreams, encouraging her to pursue her passions and never giving up on herself. As the semester progressed, Mia and Carter became inseparable. They navigated the challenges of their studies together, celebrating each other's successes and comforting each other through setbacks. Mia knew she had found something special in Carter, a love that was deep, genuine, and growing stronger with each passing day. Little did Mia know, their relationship was about to face its first major test, one that would challenge their trust, their patience, and ultimately, their love for each other. Everything had been going smoothly between Mia and Carter until it wasn't. Mia noticed Carter's schedule becoming busier. He had started staying late at the technical school more often, citing group projects and extra assignments. At first, Mia understood. She knew how demanding their courses could be. But as the late nights stretched into weekends and their planned dates began to get cancelled or postponed, doubts started creeping into Mia's mind. One evening, Mia waited for Carter to pick her up for a movie night they had planned. The minutes turned into an hour, and there was still no sign of him. She tried calling him, but he didn't answer. Frustration and worry gnawed at her stomach as she paced her dorm room. Finally, Carter arrived, looking tired and distracted. "Carter, hey, sorry I'm late. It's been hectic at school. Mia, it's okay, but you could have at least texted to let me know. Carter, I know, I'm sorry. The project deadlines are killing me. Mia nodded, trying to push aside the unease she felt. But as the weeks went on, Carter's absences became more frequent. Mia couldn't shake the feeling that something wasn't right. One day, Mia bumped into Hazel on campus. Over coffee, Mia confided in her friend about her concerns. Mia, Hazel, I don't know what to do. Carter's been so distant lately. He's always busy with school, and I feel like he's avoiding me. Hazel listened sympathetically, stirring her coffee thoughtfully. Hazel, Mia, maybe he really is just overwhelmed with schoolwork, but if it's bothering you this much, you should talk to him. Communication is key, you know. Mia nodded, knowing Hazel was right. That evening, when Carter came over to study with her, Mia decided to bring up her worries. Mia, Carter, can we talk? Carter looked up from his textbook, concern flickering in his eyes. Carter, sure, what's on your mind? Mia took a deep breath, trying to find the right words. Mia, I've been feeling like we're drifting apart. You've been so busy lately and I miss spending time with you. Carter sighed, running a hand through his hair. Carter, I know, Mia. I've been under a lot of pressure with school. But I promise, it's nothing to do with us. I'm just trying to juggle everything. Mia wanted to believe him, but doubt lingered in her mind. As the weeks passed, Mia's insecurities grew. She found herself checking Carter's social media, analyzing his texts for hidden meanings, and questioning his every excuse. Their once carefree dates became tense with unspoken tension. Mia couldn't help but notice how often Carter glanced at his phone, how vague he was about his plans, and how distant he seemed during their conversations. One evening, Mia couldn't contain her frustration any longer. Mia, Carter, are you sure there's nothing going on? You've been acting so distant lately. Carter looked at her, his expression a mix of frustration and guilt. Carter, Mia, I swear, there's nothing going on. I'm just trying to manage everything. Can't you trust me? Mia felt a lump form in her throat. She wanted to believe him, to trust that their love was strong enough to weather any storm. But the doubt persisted, eating away at her heart. Their relationship had hit a rough patch, and Mia feared that if they couldn't find a way to bridge the growing gap between them, their love might not survive the storm brewing on the horizon. The tension between Mia and Carter had reached a breaking point. Despite Carter's assurances, Mia's doubts continued to gnaw at her. She couldn't shake the feeling that something was amiss. It was on a rainy Tuesday afternoon when everything changed. Mia had been waiting for Carter to join her for lunch at their favorite cafe. As the minutes ticked by, she grew increasingly anxious. Just as she was about to call him, she spotted Carter walking into the cafe with a distant look on his face. Mia, Carter, you're late again. What happened? Carter hesitated, avoiding her eyes. Carter, I'm sorry, Mia. I got held up with some last-minute work at school. Mia felt her frustration bubbling up inside her. Mia, this is the third time this week, Carter. I feel like I'm not a priority anymore. Carter sighed, running a hand through his hair. Carter, Mia, please understand. I'm under a lot of pressure right now. It's not about you. Mia couldn't hold back her tears any longer. She felt hurt and betrayed, as if their once solid connection was slipping away. Mia, I don't know if I can do this anymore, Carter. I need to feel like I matter to you. Carter's expression softened, and he reached out to touch her hand. Carter, Mia, please don't say that. I love you, and I'm sorry if I haven't been showing it lately. Let's talk about this, okay? But before Mia could respond, she felt a wave of dizziness wash over her. The stress and emotions of the past few weeks had taken a toll on her, and her vision blurred as she struggled to maintain her composure. Mia, I just need some air. I'll be right back. Mia rushed outside, tears streaming down her cheeks. She needed to clear her head to make sense of the turmoil inside her heart. As she walked aimlessly down the rainy street, her thoughts were a whirlwind of doubts and fears. Without realizing it, Mia stepped into the path of an oncoming car. The screech of brakes and the blaring horn jolted her back to reality. She turned just in time to see the headlights bearing down on her. In that split second, Mia's life flashed before her eyes. She tried to move, to escape the impending collision, but it was too late. The impact sent her flying, and everything went dark. When Mia regained consciousness, she found herself lying in a hospital bed, surrounded by beeping machines and concerned faces. The pain in her body was excruciating, but the emotional pain was even worse. Carter was sitting beside her bed, his eyes red-rimmed with tears. "Carter, Mia, thank God you're awake. I thought I had lost you." Mia struggled to speak, her voice barely a whisper. "Mia, Carter, I'm sorry. For everything." Carter took her hand gently, his grip trembling. "Carter, no, Mia. I'm the one who should be sorry. I should have been there for you." Mia squeezed his hand weakly, tears rolling down her cheeks. "Mia, I love you, Carter. Please don't leave me." Carter shook his head, his voice filled with determination. "Carter, I'm not going anywhere, Mia. I promise. We'll get through this together." And in that moment, amidst the pain and uncertainty, Mia knew that their love was stronger than any obstacle they faced. The accident had been a wake-up call, a stark reminder of what truly mattered in life. The days following Mia's accident were a blur of hospital visits, medical consultations, and adjustments to a new reality. Mia found herself confined to a wheelchair, navigating a world that seemed suddenly unfamiliar. But amidst the challenges, Carter remained by her side, a constant pillar of strength and support. As Mia adjusted to life in a wheelchair, she faced moments of frustration and despair. Simple tasks she once took for granted now seemed daunting. Yet, Carter was there every step of the way, learning alongside her, helping her adapt, and cheering her on. In the hospital room one afternoon, Mia struggled to come to terms with her situation. She stared out the window, lost in thought, while Carter sat beside her, quietly reading a book. "Mia, I hate this, Carter. I hate feeling so helpless." Carter looked up from his book, his expression sympathetic. "Carter, I know, Mia. It's tough. But you're strong. We'll figure this out together." Mia blinked back tears, feeling overwhelmed by the enormity of everything. "Mia, what if I never walk again? What if I'm like this forever?" Carter closed the book gently and took her hand. "Carter, don't think like that, Mia. You're going to get through this. We'll find ways to make things easier, I promise." With Carter's unwavering encouragement, Mia began physical therapy sessions. Each session was a test of her strength and resilience, but Carter was always there, cheering her on from the sidelines. During one particularly challenging session, Mia struggled to lift her legs, frustration threatening to overwhelm her. The physical therapist, Sarah, gently coached her through the exercises while Carter stood beside her, offering words of encouragement. "Sarah, you're doing great, Mia. Just take it one step at a time." Mia gritted her teeth, determined to push through the pain. "Mia, I can't do this." Carter squeezed her hand, his voice steady. "Carter, yes you can, Mia. You're stronger than you think." Slowly, Mia began to see progress. With each small victory, her confidence grew. She started to believe that maybe, just maybe, she could regain some semblance of normalcy. Outside of therapy sessions, Carter took on the role of caregiver with unwavering dedication. He learned how to assist Mia with daily tasks, from getting dressed in the morning to preparing meals in the evening. One evening, as Carter helped Mia into bed, she looked up at him with gratitude in her eyes. "Mia, thank you, Carter. For everything." Carter smiled softly, brushing a stray hair from her face. "Carter, you don't have to thank me, Mia. Taking care of you is the least I can do." Their bond deepened as they navigated the challenges together. Mia learned to lean on Carter, to trust in his love and support, and through it all, they discovered a new strength within themselves and their relationship. As the weeks turned into months, Mia's progress continued. She gained more independence with each passing day, thanks in no small part to Carter's unwavering support. One sunny afternoon in the park, Mia wheeled herself along on a winding path, the breeze ruffling her hair. Carter walked beside her, his hand resting gently on her shoulder. "Mia, I never thought I'd be able to do this." Carter smiled, his eyes filled with pride. "Carter, you're amazing, Mia. I always knew you could." And in that moment, Mia realized just how far they had come together. Despite the trials they had faced, their love had only grown stronger. They were a team, facing life's challenges head-on, and nothing could tear them apart. Life after Mia's accident settled into a rhythm of adaptation and resilience. With Carter's unwavering support, they transformed their challenges into shared victories, building a life together that surpassed their wildest dreams. In their cozy apartment, Mia and Carter created a sanctuary of love and warmth. The walls echoed with laughter and the aroma of home-cooked meals. Mia had adapted to her wheelchair with grace, navigating their home with ease and independence, thanks to Carter's thoughtful modifications. One evening, as they sat together at the dining table, Mia reflected on how far they had come. "Mia, remember when we used to dream about having our own place?" Carter nodded, a smile tugging at his lips. "Carter, yeah, it feels surreal sometimes, but I wouldn't have it any other way." Mia reached across the table, squeezing his hand. "Mia, thank you for making this place feel like home." Carter's eyes softened with affection. "Carter, it's our home, Mia. I'll do anything to make you happy." Their days were filled with ordinary moments that felt extraordinary. Sunday morning breakfasts shared over the newspaper, lazy afternoons reading side by side, and quiet evenings spent stargazing from their balcony. But amidst the routine, Mia and Carter continued to face new challenges together. They navigated the complexities of parenthood when Mia discovered she was pregnant. Despite initial worries, they embraced the journey with optimism and excitement. As Mia's pregnancy progressed, Carter doted on her with a tenderness that melted her heart. He attended every doctor's appointment, holding her hand through each milestone. One evening, nestled in their living room, Mia rested against Carter's chest, feeling their unborn child flutter inside her. "Mia, do you think we're ready for this?" Carter pressed a kiss to her forehead, his voice filled with certainty. "Carter will figure it out, Mia. Just like we always do." Their son, Ethan, was born amidst tears of joy and overwhelming love. His arrival brought new meaning to their lives, strengthening their bond as a family. In the quiet moments after Ethan's birth, Mia watched Carter cradle their son with a wonder that brought tears to her eyes. "Mia, he has your eyes, you know." Carter looked up, his smile radiant. "Carter, and he has your spirit, Mia. We're so lucky." Their days became a blur of baby giggles, sleepless nights, and moments of pure bliss. Mia and Carter faced the challenges of parenthood together, learning and growing with each new experience. Through it all, their love endured, deepening with every obstacle they overcame. They cherished the simple joys of family life: Ethan's first steps, bedtime stories by the glow of a nightlight, and family outings to the park. As Mia watched Carter chase Ethan through the playground, her heart swelled with gratitude. "Mia, I never imagined our life would be this beautiful." Carter joined her on the bench, wrapping his arm around her shoulders. "Carter, me neither, Mia, but I wouldn't change a thing." Their home echoed with the laughter of their growing family, a testament to their love and resilience. Mia and Carter had built a life together, a life filled with love, laughter, and the promise of a future as bright as the stars above them. The day Mia and Carter had dreamed of for so long arrived with a radiant sun and a gentle breeze. They stood hand in hand outside the quaint temple adorned with flowers, surrounded by their closest friends and family. Mia wore a simple yet elegant white dress that flowed around her wheelchair gracefully. Carter, in a crisp suit, couldn't take his eyes off her, his heart bursting with love and pride. "Mia, can you believe we're finally here?" Carter squeezed her hand gently, his eyes sparkling with emotion. "Carter, I've been waiting for this moment my whole life, Mia." Their ceremony was intimate and heartfelt, filled with laughter and tears of joy. Mia's best friend, Hazel, stood by her side beaming with happiness. "Hazel, you two are the definition of true love. I'm so honored to witness this." As they exchanged vows, Mia and Carter spoke from their hearts, promising to love and support each other through all the days of their lives. "Mia, you've shown me what true devotion means, Carter. I promise to cherish and support you always." "Carter, Mia, you've made me a better man. I promise to be by your side, no matter what." Their union was sealed with a kiss that echoed with years of love and unwavering commitment. Their guests cheered and applauded, celebrating the triumph of their love. After the ceremony, Mia and Carter stole a moment alone in the temple gardens, basking in the glow of their new chapter. "Mia, we did it, Carter. We're finally husband and wife." Carter pulled her close, his eyes soft with tenderness. "Carter, and nothing will ever come between us again. I love you, Mia." Their reception was a joyful affair, filled with music, dancing, and heartfelt toasts. Mia's parents, beaming with pride, embraced Carter as their son-in-law, welcoming him into their family with open arms. As the night drew to a close, Mia and Carter found themselves under a canopy of stars, reflecting on their journey together. "Mia, do you remember when we first met?" Carter chuckled softly, his arm around her shoulders. "Carter, how could I forget? You stole my heart from the moment I saw you." Mia leaned into his embrace, her heart overflowing with happiness. "Mia, I used to think love was about grand gestures, but you showed me it's in the everyday moments, the little things that matter most." Carter kissed the top of her head, his voice filled with warmth. "Carter, and we've had plenty of those, haven't we?" Their journey had been filled with challenges and triumphs, heartaches and joy, but through it all, Mia and Carter's love had remained steadfast and true. As they looked up at the stars, Mia knew their love story was just beginning, a story of resilience, devotion, and a bond that could withstand anything life threw their way. Mia and Carter's love story became a legend among their friends and family, a testament to the power of love, loyalty, and unwavering support. They continued to build a life together, facing each new adventure with courage and grace. Their home was filled with laughter and the echoes of Ethan's laughter as he grew into a bright, compassionate young man. Mia pursued her passion for art, creating masterpieces that inspired others. Carter thrived in his career, always making time for his family. Through the years, Mia and Carter never stopped celebrating their love, marking each anniversary with renewed vows and cherished memories. They traveled the world, hand in hand, discovering new wonders and making lasting connections. Their love had stood the test of time, a beacon of hope and inspiration for all who knew them. Mia and Carter's story was a reminder that true love was not just a fairy tale, it was a journey of shared dreams, unwavering support, and endless devotion. And as they sat together on their porch swing, watching the sunset paint the sky in hues of orange and pink, Mia knew that with Carter by her side, their love would continue to grow, stronger and more beautiful with each passing day. Let us know in the comments how this story has inspired you, or share your own experiences of overcoming adversity. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more heart-touching stories like this one. Hit the bell icon to stay updated with our latest uploads. Your journey through the complexities of the human heart starts now. Remember, your story isn't over yet. It's just a new chapter beginning. Stay strong, stay inspired.